Hello, if you haven't checked out the last episodes, please check the link in the description down below. I'll put it there. And now, the last episode, we are gonna conquer Elite 4 with NFE, Monograss if able. Well, if I can't, then I will evolve like one of them and do one step by step. If one isn't enough, I'll evolve another one. That's just it. So we're gonna start with the rival battle first. First is my main rival, which is No You. He's gonna become a champion later. His field effect is that each turn my Pokemon is gonna take 12.5% damage each turn. That's just it. So I'm gonna maybe play this more carefully. I guess Grovyle is now like the focus edge, not gonna be as effective. I mean, it does still help, but it's not gonna be as effective, you know. At least I know that there's a sun, so there's a chance that my chlorophyll user is gonna have some fun here. So we do bring the Whipping Bell and the Ivysaur to have some fun. So at this stage, we're gonna use Hidden Power Ice on the Garchomp right there. He ate the Yachi Berry, but it actually it's pretty funny because Hidden Power Ice, if Yachi Berry is not like it's not there, well, it's there. That's why it didn't see the 2-ish KO. So that's why it went for Swords Dance, and that's pretty big, I guess. So we was able to Hidden Power Ice and then Poison Jab to kill the Sunflora. Because like I'm physical, so I checked Sunflora actually have a higher special defense, so I decided to bring Whipping Ball because it actually has good attack, I guess. So we're gonna go into our Grovyle right there. He's gonna proceed to go for the Body Press. It's kind of funny because if he went for something else other than Body Press and just wait for me to like get burned some health, like 12.5%, it's gonna win this. But we're gonna figure like another things out, I guess. So we're gonna go to Ivysaur next and Solar Beam and killed the Zamazenta. His last Pokemon is gonna be the Gliscor, which we happily gonna put to sleep by Sleep Powder, but it's not possible because he does have Protect. That's okay though. We're gonna Solar Beam here and deals massive damage to it. It's gonna Earthquake. That's fine. I still have some health back, but this Gliscor does have Protect, so it's gonna survive Solar Beam there, and I died. That is still completely fine because the last Pokemon I do have a Gloom, like a third Chlorophyll user. I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice and knock him out, and that's just it. So he got harassed by his own weather. So take that. So next up, Brandon. And now the Victorial is kind of annoying. A lot of trainers, so let me just go through them briefly, I guess. First of all, we need to like take care of Brandon though. He has a field effect that like half my speeds or something. I think it's a quarter. It's not even half, it's a quarter. That's okay though. We're gonna lead off with Tangela and Giga Drain that, and we tank that pretty easily. Now he's gonna switch into the Marowak, which went for the Swords Dance. That is also okay. Is went for the Shadow Bone. Even when paralyzed, the Marowak is still faster. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go into Nuzleaf and he's gonna get paralyzed. That's great because we can go for the Foul Play and knock it out. I'm mainly gonna use Foul Play from now on, I think. This Foul Play is so good. So he's gonna go back into Tyrantrum. Close combat is not gonna be able to knock me out. And with that, his special defense lowered, and now my Giga Drain is gonna be able to knock the Tyrantrum down. Next up was Exploud, which I have no switch in. I'm gonna go into my Nuzleaf and proceed to sack it because I have no switch in. We're gonna go into Grovyle here and went for the Endeavor. Yeah, again, luckily we have Quick Attack. If not, this Unburden is gonna do nothing because our speed is just like minimal, like abysmal. So we're gonna go for Quick Attack and took out the Exploud. And now I'm gonna go into Survey on the Scald to tank that from the Empoleon, and we're gonna go back into Grovyle because I mean it's a movie, so what you just saw right there is a part of it because Well, normally if you like click protect, detect or something, you click another move, the RNG is gonna change. So I did that so I can like change the RNG, change what happened. So it's kind of complicated, but I have plenty of options. Here I went for the quick attack because it's compromising. I know if I quick attack, he's gonna get paralyzed. It seems like it did nothing, but this is like the only route that I can get the Empoleon to be paralyzed on that particular turn, so I can Endeavor. So his health is now like low, but I cannot kill it. I just cannot. I need to go for another paralyze. And what you're seeing right here, you can call it manipulating the RNG, but that's totally legal. It's better than what we had back in the day with the safe state and subs. Yeah, this is much better. So the Empoleon died. I'm gonna go into my Lilip to take care of the Landorus, which we did with just a single mirror code. Now he's gonna go into the Sceptile, proceed to go for the Bullet Seed and killed me. That's okay, because I do have Noodle right here with the Hidden Power Ice, and with that we are confident to walk into the Victory Road with a lot of mini bosses, and I hate all of them because after like beating each of them, I have to come back and heal every time. But that's just dumb, but that's okay because this is my fault, right? Running NFE, who made you do that? I guess me. So this is just a brief summary of what I did to get through all of them. It's not too hard, you would imagine, because they're just mini bosses, right? But of course, there's some mini bosses that actually stronger than the real boss, like Koga, for example. It's like the easiest. Maybe right here. So we are close to the end, and there's a boss in front of the Indigo Flattail. As you all know, that's Supercell, and well, that's just training XP, I guess. So this is double battle. I believe double is the last one before you get out of the Victory Road. And with that, no, there's another one. So with that, we are now through, and we are ready. I need to build a team that I can get through all of them. I'm gonna take the choice card from Price real quick. It's not, I don't think it's crucial. So now, Laura, the first one. Of course, we're gonna go with the Rain team. Like, you really gonna go with the Hail team? Is let it wreck you? No way, dude. I want to bring in Roselia with Lilip, and Lilip's gonna go for the being flinged. And now the Roselia is gonna go for the Slush Bomb. I tanked a Dragon Pulse and proceed to Slush Bomb the Ludicolo, bring it down to Sash. The Kingdra, actually it had Hurricane, but I'm holding the Cobra Berry on the Roselia, so it didn't use Hurricane. And my Lilip is not Storm Drain, so that is actually better, because now the Kingdra is gonna go for the Snipe Shot on my Lilip, and it killed itself with Mirror Coat, and that's great. I'm gonna go into my Bailiff here. My Lilip is gonna go down, that's okay, because now I can get a counter with my Bailiff. Hey, first time you're seeing Bailiff, that's good, because it's gonna be very useful with this one. This Elite 4 run at least, pretty useful. So that counter is gonna kill the Dragon Knight. Next up, we're gonna send out the Tangela and went for the Sunspore. This Bailiff is dead, of course, obviously. We're gonna tank a Spatial Rent because we are Eviolite. So the Spatial Rent is gonna paralyze the Palkia, which I can use to manipulate the RNG. Yes, that's just something too big, I guess. So now we're gonna use the Endeavor, and the Palkia, of course, get paralyzed. Guys, it's all calculated. So now the Genesect is actually the biggest threat here, but that's okay. We do have Sceptile. So right here, I'm gonna go for the Endeavor on the Genesect, on both of them actually, on both Tangela and Sceptile actually. But my Tangela has died, so that's okay. So I'm gonna go for the Leap Blade. Okay, that was Leap Blade because I know it's gonna U-turn. So this Palkia is gonna go for Spatial Rend and brought me down to Sash, 1 HP left. And now I'm gonna go into my Nuzleaf. There's only a Genesect left and the Palkia. I'm gonna fake it out so that I can Leaf Blade and kill the Palkia without disturbing the Genesect. Now the Genesect has choices. I mean, 2 choices. It can kill my Nuzleaf and die, or it can die as well. Because I have 2 Pokemons that, come on, I'm always going to be faster and never you. So you're not getting from that. So that's good. We're going to move on to Bruno. Bruno, I choose the Urshifu team because I deal with it better. He's going to lead off with Urshifu, Single Strike, as I used Tangela to get off a Stun Spore. And now, yay, we're going to go for that again. Hawlucha went for the Swords Dance. Now I went for the Sludge Bomb. And the Hawlucha gonna go for another Swords Dance. It's greedy. I think because like it didn't see the kill on one of the Pokemon I'm having right now. Maybe Lilith. I don't know why it went for another Swords Dance. Yeah, that's pretty weird. So I know he's gonna switch right there because his mon's about to die. Now I'm gonna go into my Bayleaf, set up a Reflect on the bulk up, and just click counter. And the Body Press is not going to be able to knock me out because I do have Reflect. And counter is going to kill the Zamazenta. So that's another Steel type. Well, almost. Now the Hawlucha is coming in. I actually didn't count on the Hawlucha being hacked here. But that's good, that's good. I mean, we take anything we can take. So incoming the Medicham. I'm going to sack my Bayleaf right here because it did its job. It killed 2 Pokemon. It's so good. So now I'm going to go into my Tangela and proceed to click Giga Drain because he's going to go for the close combat. With a drop in defense, I was able to 2HKO the Medicham. I guess without the drop, it could still be a 2HKO, but this is nice. This is nicer. So the Medicham is going to die right there by the Tangela. And next up, he's going to send out the Urshifu. And here, he's going to go for a U-turn. And I proceeded to use the Endeavor, which I think it does matter a bit because now I'm going to go into my Roselia and die to the Sun Zero Strike. It's holding Choice Scarf, by the way, but it did nothing. I guess there's no reason to take the Choice Scarf, I guess. Now I'm going to go for the Giga Drain right here on the Necrozma. Deals a little bit of damage with a crit, and now I know my Hidden Power is going to kill it. I just don't want to use Hidden Power first because it has weakness policy. It's going to kill me. So now, just going to send out the Urshifu. And we are just gonna sack the Lilith. Well, of course you're sacking Lilith because he always about physical attacker, right? So Lilith is not too useful here. I'm gonna go into Whirlpool and proceed to click Endeavor because he's gonna U-turn and kill whatever comes next, which is indeed the Zaixiang. Now we managed to kill 3 of the Steel types with just Grass types. That's really good, I guess. So we're gonna Endeavor the Urshifu as well. It's gonna go for the Wicked Blow, and that blows, and I died. I'm gonna go into Nuzleaf next and Fake Out to take out the Urshifu. Now, anyway, the next member is gonna be Agatha. Agatha is using a team which is, well, I guess there's a Crocodile and it has Stealth Rock. So I need to find a way to prevent Stealth Rock. So I chose the route to paralyze it, like Stun Spore paralyze immediately, and switch into Nuzleaf and proceed to Bullet Seed 5 times. Because the Crocodile has Focus Sash, so without Bullet Seed, you're not doing anything. I guess you could wait for another paralyze. Well, there's another way. It's like Sleep Powder, 3 turns and go into Nuzleaf, and it's still 5 turns, guys. 5 hits, I mean. I do have a Light Orb, so that helps. She's gonna go into Zaruz next and went for the Drain Punch. I'm gonna go into my Bayleaf and tank that. Went for the Hidden Power because I think if I set up Reflect, it's gonna deal no damage after that. Now I'm gonna go for Reflect because she did book up twice and that's a little bit scary. Now she's gonna go for the knockoff. I countered and it died. So that's all calculated. If I use Reflect too soon, I might be in trouble. Different RNG, you know. I'm gonna go into my Nuzleaf here to tank the Expanding Force. Now it does have the Cobra Berry, so he's not gonna die to one foul play. So that's why I went for the Rock Tomb, because I know for a fact that it's nasty plotted, because it knows it's gonna leave the foul play. But that's okay. I'm gonna go for the Stun Spore here because I'm Choice Scarf plus the Rock Tomb, so that's the only way that helps. So I'm gonna Stun Spore it. The Expanding Force is gonna kill my Bayleaf. That was a sack anyway. Now I can go into my Roselia and proceed to Giga Drain. Get some damage because that is gonna kill, bring it in range, make it in range of the Foul Play. And now I can go into Nut Sleep and proceed to click Foul Play. This Cobra Berry doesn't matter because Foul Play is gonna kill it. So that's Live Orb Foul Play for you. Next up was the Mega Mewtwo, which we do know that's Mega X. So Tangela is just gonna eat this for breakfast. It's gonna go for a Drain Punch. That's fine. Still did a lot of damage. Not gonna lie. Because I'm holding leftovers, I'm not holding like Eviolite. Well, we died to Expanding Force there anyway, because yeah, it had mixed attack, like attack and special attack, so there's nothing I could do, honestly. I'm just gonna go into Grovyle next and kill it with the combo Endeavor and Leaf Blade with Unburden. Now the Yveltal is gonna come in, and that's what she decided to sack, and I think that was a mistake, because I can Endeavor it, and now I can go into Nut Sleep and Fake Out. For you, if you don't know this Yveltal is actually Flying type, so this terrain effects not gonna happen, not gonna affect it. So that's why I can Fake Out a Flying type. So now in the Psychic terrain, just saying. So now she's gonna go into a Victini, which died, well, almost died. It's a roll, which I didn't get. So that's pretty miserable. Just gonna go for the Pyro Ball right there. Knock me out. It's okay though, because I know my Lilip is gonna tank one hit, because I do indeed have the Eviolite on this. So Such Bomb is gonna take the Victini out, and with that, we move on to Lance, which is the last Elite Four member for the champion. So Lance is gonna go with Deoxys. I'm gonna lead off with Nuzleaf, and for some reason, I threatened to KO the Deoxys. That's why you went for the knockoff instead of the Hazard. It's kind of weird though, because the next time, like, I redo this, he's not gonna go for the knockoff anymore. He just go for Stealth Block. That's just weird. I don't know why. Spoiler that I don't know why. So he's gonna go for the Melmetal next, and I just went into Tangela and tank hits and Endeavor, I guess. Endeavor brought it down to some health, which is in range of Foul Play. Now Foul Play is gonna take out the Melmetal, which is good. Next up was the Arceus Fairy. Now I'm gonna go into my Roselia with no items, because I know the item on this doesn't matter at this point. I've calculated this all. It doesn't matter, so I just don't bother to do that. So I'm gonna go into my Lilith there to like tank a Judgment. Now go back into my Grovyle, because I know it's gonna Calm Mind twice before attacking. And now it's gonna go for the Judgment. That's okay, because we can Endeavor this, break it down to 1 health, and now we can Leaf Blade and kill the Arceus Fairy. Next up, we do have the Dragonite with the Extreme Speed. I decided to save my Grovyle, because I know my Grovyle is still faster than the the Primal Dialga. Yeah, Primal Dialga. It's gonna go for the Dragon Dance. In that time, we're gonna use Barrier. It's kind of strange. Interestingly enough, Barrier is like the only boosting move that survived the ban list from the hardcore mode. I don't know why. Maybe it's limited. Maybe there's only some like less viable Pokemon that can run Barrier. But Lilip is pretty great. Not fully evolved for a not fully evolved Pokemon is pretty great. You could evolve it into Crazy, of course. So with 3 barriers, I was able to tank every hit from Dragonite. Just need to avoid critical hits. And you don't know, you have no idea how many times did I get crit with that. So I need to do this multiple times. It looks simple, but it's actually pretty hard. Because that dual wing beat is like 2 hits, and you risk every crit mattered. So that's 2 hits from dual wing beat, I guess. So right here, I'm just staying to stay like at full health. Stay healthy, just trying to be healthy, and that's my goal, because I have a shenanigan with Mega Rayquaza later, And I don't want to waste PP of my recovery either. Should have PP max this, to be honest, so I don't have to suffer this, but it's okay. We are at full health, and that helps. Now the Primal Dialga is gonna come out, the Roar of Time move. That move sucks. Why is like minus priority? That's why I cannot mirror code it, because it has like literally like minus priority. Mirror code is gonna go first for some reason. Well, luckily I do save my Grovyle and endeavor the Dialga to like 1 health, and now I can go into my Scarf Bayleaf to be faster and set up a Reflect, because that's very important. I'm gonna go into Nuzleaf here and kill the Dialga with a Fake Out, and now the Mega Rayquaza, the last Pokemon, is gonna come out and kill me. And now I do have Reflect, so that's why he couldn't go for the Dragon Ascent and 2H KO me. Dragon Ascent is very strong, so had I not set up Reflect there, I would have died. So that's pretty great. And in the meantime, when the Reflect is almost over, we can always use the barrier to like secure that is never gonna go for Dragon Ascent again. And that's exactly what I did. The Reflect is over, but I do have a barrier, so he saw the Flamethrower dealing more damage, so he's gonna go for it. And we do have Mirror Code. So unfortunate, 2 Mirror Codes is not knocking out the Rayquaza, so I need a Slush Bomb hit on it, and from there I can just Mirror Code twice and win the game. And that's pretty great. But now's the time that I have to inform you the bad news. We cannot beat the champion with non-fully evolved grass type Pokemon. No way. I've tried a lot of combination. I've got through all 4 of them, but not the champion, because his field effect is just too ridiculous. It's like I have no way through. Well, hopefully another typing is gonna be able to do that, but grass type, I tried everything. Like, I tried. So I decided to evolve 1 Pokemon. And you know what that is? I breed another Trico. And you know what? Time to have a Mega Sceptile. Why? Because it's fast, it's Mega, it's OP in this mode. Not in this mode, in this game generally. We do have a pretty weird team, I guess. 5 NFE Pokemon plus a Mega Sceptile. So it's not perfect, I guess, but that's what I want to do, right? NFE from the start, and once it's too hard, I'm just gonna evolve someone. So I had a choice to do like full NFE or full grass, and I decided to do full grass because I like monotype more. NFE is it's pretty versatile. No one's gonna notice we're using 5 grass Pokemon, and one is something else. And that's okay. So with Mega Sceptile, I was able to get through the Elite Four, you know, a bit easier. So now the champion is gonna say no you, because that's his name. Yeah, he's correct. I cannot beat him with non-fully evolved. So we need to use Sceptile now. So we're gonna let off with Grovyle. It's now adamant nature. Why is it important to be adamant? Because if it's Jolly, it's gonna be faster than this Groudon, and this Endeavor is gonna do nothing. I need to be slower so that I take the damage and I can Endeavor it and I kill it, and I can Endeavor another one. If I'm faster, I'm just gonna be able to Endeavor this Groudon and do not kill it and can't do anything. So I need to be slower. So that's good because the Groudon is dead. Now the hole is gonna come out. I'm just gonna kill it with Endeavor plus the Brave Bird Recoil. So that's great. 2 for 1. Fantastic. 1 for 2 actually. So we're gonna go into the Tangela right here, and Tangela has actually become useless this champion battle, even though it did a lot in the Elite Four. But I need to bring it for the Elite Four anyway. We're gonna go into Mega Sceptile next, and this is the only RNG we have to squeeze for. It's actually a Rock Slide 30% chance flinch on the Houndoom with the team I'm bringing with 5 NFE Pokemon. So that's great because he's gonna go into Xerneas next because he saw the kill, right? So he wants to switch into Xerneas. That's not good for him though, because I went for the Bullet Seed and managed to 2H KO the Xerneas, so that's good. Mega Sceptile is popping. Man, why do we have to struggle? Where are you? Where were you? I'm gonna go for the dual chop and kill the Mega Houndoom, and that's just clapping. I'm just clapping. So this is outside the ground. I guess I could have saved my Mega Sceptile for later, but I just YOLO because I know I'm gonna win with the Pokemons left. I mean, it's just no way. Here we do have both Foul Play and Solar Blades because there's a sun. I'm just gonna go for it. This I don't even direct this movie. I just go for it. I just went for it. There's nothing to do. I'm just gonna go into Ivysaur here. Yeah, pretty much free. I just need to squeeze the Rock Slide, and as a sub, don't have to squeeze anything. Now, incoming Lilip. I'm just gonna Mirror Coat and killed this Eternatus Dynamax, G-Max, Eternatus. Yeah, that's what you call it. So it's gonna die right there. Last was Acid Ground, which I know I do kill with Solar Blade. Just fake out, just to make sure. So with that, we failed our challenge, but we did do another challenge, which is regular Mono Grass type. Oh, that's so bad though. I wish I could have done anything more. But I mean, I'm happy with that. Hopefully, in the future, we're gonna do some other typings that will be able to get through the championship. Because his field effect's just ridiculous with NFE Pokemon. And with that, we conclude our challenge right there. Not successfully, but almost so close. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next series.